Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about nouns and how to make them plural. Don't worry, it's easy. We will show you the simple rules and examples to help you understand. But if you are new here, consider watching my previous video on noun basics to get better understand of this topic. So let's get started. So first of all, we discuss that what is noun number. Noun number refer to whether a noun is singular or plural. Singular mean one and plural mean more than one. So first of all, we discuss that what is singular number. A noun that denotes one person thing that is said to a singular number. For example, like book, pencil, and girl. These all are singular because it denotes one person thing or idea. When using singular noun, remember using the singular form of verb like the cat sleeps and use singular pronouns like he, she, it. The second one is plural number. A noun that denotes more than one person or thing is said to be a plural number. As you can see, pens, girls, books, these all are plural noun because they represent more than one person, place, thing, or idea. When using a plural noun, remember that use plural form of verb. The cats sleep. Use plural pronouns like they, them. There are several ways to form a plural noun. The first one is the plural of noun is generally formed by adding s to the singular. For example, boy is a singular and by adding s to form a plural, boys. Book by adding s to form a plural, books. Desk like desks and girls like girls, pen, pens, cow, cows. These all are singular by adding s to form a plural. The second rule is but the noun are ending in s, sh, ch or x from the plural by adding es to the singular as dish is a plural and by adding es to form singular like dishes. Watch by adding es to form a singular watches. Box, boxes, and brush, brushes. Dish, box, watch, brushes, these all are plural by adding es to form a singular. The third rule is most nouns are ending in o and also form the plural by adding es to the singular, like as hero. Plural end in o and by adding es to form a singular, heroes. Mango, mango end in o, that is also a plural by adding es to form a singular, mangoes. Potato, potatoes. Buffalo, buffaloes. These all are plural by adding es to form a singular. The fourth rule is a few nouns ending in o merely add s. As ratio is a noun by adding s, ratios. Photo, photos. Logo, logos. Kilo, kilos. These all are nouns that end in o by adding s to form ratio, logos, photos, and kilos. The fifth rule is noun ending in y are preceded by a consonant from their plural by changing y into I and adding es. For example, baby, y into i's by adding es to form babies, and lady, y into I by adding es to form ladies, like army, armies, cities, cities. Babies, armies, lady, and cities that end in y converted into I and also add es to form babies, armies, ladies, and cities. The sixth rule is the following noun ending in fe from their plural by changing fe into v and adding es, like as life that end in fe by adding ves to form lives. Wife that end in fe by adding ves to form wives. Knife that end in f by adding ves to form knives. Shelf that end in f by adding ves to form shelves. And the seventh rule is a few nouns from their plural by changing the inside vowels of the singular. Man is a noun that is changing inside vowels to the singular like men and woman, woman, foot, feet, mouse, mice. Man, foot, woman, mouse, that all are noun by changing vowel of the singular to form man, feet, woman, and mice. The eighth rule is there are few nouns that form their plural by adding en to the singular. Like as ox is a noun by adding en to form a singular oxen. Child is a noun by adding en to form a singular children. The ninth rule is some noun have the singular and plural be like as, for example, the dress cost me 5,000 rupees. In this sentence, rupees is a noun that has formed the both singular and plural noun, and the rupees noun refer to a single unit of currency and it refer to the multiple unit of currency. And the noun rupees does not change whether you are referring to 1 rupees or many rupees. And the second one is some people reached the age of 3 score or 10. In this sentence, the people can be singular or plural. People is plural refer to the multiple individual. And the people is a noun remain the same whether it's singular or plural. Singular mean one person or plural mean multiple person. Rule number 10 is some noun are used only in the plural. Name of the instrument which have two parts forming a kind of pair. Because they come in pair or groups are things that are inherently plural, like clocks and scissors. Even though they look like a plural, they may be treated as singular in some contexts. For example, scissor. Scissor is a tool used for cutting things and we always use the plural form scissor. We can't say scissor when referring to one tool. For example, I need to buy new scissors. That is the correct sentence. But I need to buy a scissor. That is incorrect. Tongues and spectacle that also come in pair are groups that are inherently plural, but they treat it to be as a singular. The second one is name of certain article of dress is trouser, dryer, jeans, and shorts. For example, clothes. Clothes refer to the item worn to cover body like shirt, pants, and jacket. There is no singular form for clothes in normal uses. We do not say cloth, we say cloth when talking about garments, even though cloth exists as a separate word of fabric. And the third one is certain other noun like thanks, proceed, and tiding. These all are noun can be either singular or plural depending on whether you are talking about one thing or more than one. However, some nouns are only used in their plural form. This means that plural words do not have a singular variant in the normal usage. Some nouns originally singular are now generally used in the plurals because they take singular verbs and pronoun even though they have that s at the end. For example, riches do many things. In this sentence, riches refer to a person's wealth or abundance of valuable things. It's always used in the plural form. And the following noun look plural but are in fact singular. For example, name of the subjects like mathematics. Mathematics is a field of studying involving numbers, calculations and formulas and it is treated as a singular. And physics is also treated as a singular because we say physics is, not physics are. Electronics is also treated as a singular. We say electronics is, not electronics are. The word news. News that end in s, it's a singular. We say news is. We can't say news are. Name of some diseases like muscles and racket. They look like plural but they are singular. The fourth one is name of some games like mathematics is his favorite study. Mathematics is also a plural that act as a singular. Bill Gates is also a plural that act as a singular. For example, he succeeded by this mean in passing the examination. In this sentence means like a plural noun, but in this context it is actually a singular. Because it ends in s, which is typically a plural, it's actually a singular noun in the sentence. 12th rule is certain collective nouns, though singular in form, are always used as a plural, as whose are those people. In this sentence, people refer to the collective group, it's always treated as a plural. Who are these cattle? Cattle refer to the cows, but it is treated as plural, even though it does not have a typical plural form. And there are many different peoples in Europe. In this sentence, people refer to the collective group, it is also treated as a plural. The 13th rule is a compound noun generally form its plural by adding s to the principal word, as son-in-law is a compound noun that add s, sons-in-law, stepdaughter, stepdaughters. men of war, men of war. In this example, the plural is formed by adding as to the second word because it is a principal word that gives a compound noun its meaning. The 14th rule is many nouns taken from the foreign languages keep their original plural form because we can borrow nouns from the other languages which sometimes keep their original plural form. These foreign plurals often come from the languages like Latin, Greek, and French. For example, from Latin, radius, radii that come from Latin, it is the plural form terminus and termini. And from Greek, Christ, crisis that come from the Greek, its plural form is crisis. So we can refer to the multiple crises, we follow the Greek plural rule like hypothesis and hypothesis. 15th rule is some nouns have the two forms from the plural, each with a somewhat different meaning. For example, brother is a singular and brother and brethren is a plural. Brothers is a sons of the same parents and brethren is a member of a community or society. And the second one is cloth, that is singular, cloths, that is plural, and cloths is also plural. Cloths kinds are piece of cloth and cloths represents the garments. The 16th rule is some noun have two meaning in the singular but only one in the plural. For example, fish is a singular and fish is a plural. Like singular means that it refers to the one type of fish or one individual fish. And fish is a plural mean but it does not typically refer to a different kind of fish. Like child, children. Child is a singular and children is a plural. Child is singular because it refers to the young person or to the son or daughter, and the children is a plural because it refers to the young people in general and more than one son or daughters. That meaning of son or daughters. The 17th rule is some nouns have different meaning in the singular and in the plural. For example, people and peoples. People is a singular and peoples is a plural. Peoples that it refers to the one human being and peoples that it refers to the group of individual or human being in general. The second one is medium, that is singular because it refers to the means of communication, and medium is a plural because it refers to the various form of communication like TV, newspaper and internet. 18th rule is letter, fingers and other symbols are made plural by adding an apostrophe and as. For example, DS and AS are used that they both are plural but they refer to the single letter. The second one is add 2 5 second and 4 to S. In this sentence, 5S and 2S are example of noun. They are plural but they refer to a single digit. But in this context, 5S and 2S that are plural, they refer to the multiple instances of the number 5 and 2. The 19th rule is abstract nouns have no plural, they are uncountable. For example, happiness. Happiness is a general feeling. We cannot count it in a separate instance. We cannot have many happiness, but you can experience different moments of happiness. Love is a big emotion or idea, not a collection of separate loves. We can say someone loves many things. You still would not say they have multiple loves in the abstract sense. Freedom itself does not change in number. It's always a single, uncountable thing. Name of substance are also uncountable and are not therefore used in a plural. For example, copper, iron, tin and wood. These words are used in the plural. They become countables with changed meaning. Like copper. Copper is means a copper coin. Iron is a fetus. And tin, canes made of tin. And woods means forest. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, subscribe and also hit the notification bell. If you have any question, you mention in the comment box. And you also share with your friends. See you in the next video.